On the night before Thanksgiving, on November 27th, Villanova entered the Finneran Pavilion where they took down the Rider Broncs by a final score of 72-48. Since then, and including that victory over the Broncs, Villanova has won 8 of its last 9 contests. And tonight, this winning streak has rolled into New York City, to Madison Square Garden. The train pulled up to Penn Station, and Villanova will get ready to battle the St. John's Red Storm here in the world's most famous arena. St. John's will inbound a 2 from the right side. Baseline is good for R.J. Lewis Jr., the leading scorer for the St. John's team, more than 16 points per game. 21 left to go in the first half. Brickus moves to the left side of the arc, pulls it back. The LaSalle transfer thinks about it. Top of the key, being guarded there by Lewis Jr. To the left, swings it around to, I believe, Dixon. Dixon finds Poplar. Poplar back to Dixon, sets up a 3, left side of the arc. Yes! Indeed, Eric Dixon, the Willow Grove native, starts a scoring for the Cats. 3-2 lead for Villanova. Hanlon Dixon to Poplar. Poplar fakes a 3, takes a second shot. This one's good for Ruga Poplar from 3. It's raining threes here in Manhattan. Villanova leads 9-7, 16-20 left to go in the first half. Ejiofor, cross-court pass was looking for Lewis Jr. It's intercepted and picked off by, I believe, Longino. Finds Brickus the other way. Brickus all the way to the rack, gets around the Red Storm player off the glass, and got around Richmond, and Brickus is hot to start things. 11-7 lead for Villanova. The Fresno State transfer to the bench for Villanova. Josiah Mosley, the freshman, who has been really good, especially rebounding, is now in the game for Villanova. A 3 again for Smith. Can he have 3? Yes, he can. Davon Smith, a perfect 3 for 3 from behind the arc. And St. John's is on a 9-0 run over the last 80 seconds. 13-11 lead for the Red Storm. Finds Perkins. Perkins to Mosley. Left side of the basket, baseline. Around the horn, Perkins gets it back to Longino. Shot clock at 8. Longino has pressure left to right. Doesn't walk. Keeps his dribble. Finds a cutting Poplar to the best. Poplar to Mosley, who gets the 2 off the glass. Nicely done there from Ruga Poplar to stay with it and find the cutting freshman Josiah Mosley. Tie game at 13. There is Mosley. He'll get the rebound. Brickus wide open for 3. Yes, indeed. He's got it. Jameer Brickus gives Villanova a 16-13 lead. Splash. Brickus from way out for 3. He's got it! Jameer Brickus can't miss. He's got 11. He's a perfect 4 for 4 from the field. He's having fun playing here in New York tonight. Villanova having fun. They're off to a great start. Wanted a foul, didn't get it, and sit on the other end of the basket. An emphatic slam by Simeon Wilcher, the 6'4 guard from Plainfield, New Jersey. Slams it down, and the red-out crowd here at the Madison Square Garden loves it. Right to left, being guarded there by Prey. Brickus trying to step back on him, left to right. Shot clock at 7. Brickus finds Poplar. Poplar for 3. Left side of the arc. Yes! Splash downtown! Ruga Poplar for 3. Villanova up by 2 here at Madison Square Garden. Shot clock at 13. Dixon trying to back down Ejiofor again. Dixon starts at the left side of the elbow. Gets to the short corner. Low post and in for ED. Villanova picks up the 2. Cats up once again by 1. 4:09 left to go in the first half. He's up to 6 points. Villanova down by 6. One more for Dixon, who leads the country with 25.7 points per game. St. John's with 3 timeouts. Villanova with 4. Cats have committed 11 fouls in this first half. Dixon just 2 for 8 from the field with 3 assists. 86% free throw shooter on the season. One more coming up for Dixon, trying to cut the deficit to 5. Second one is up and good for Eric Dixon. Villanova down 36-31. 0.1 seconds left, and that will do it. No shot attempt there by the Red Storm as we head to the locker room. The St. John's Red Storm 36, Villanova 31. Jameer Brickus, really the player of that first half for the Cats with 11 points, was on the right side of the arc. Finds Ejiofor. Ejiofor shot clock at 10. Ejiofor trying to get around Dixon. Back out to R.J. Lewis Jr. at 7 seconds. He's got to shoot. Trying to get on Poplar. Good pick set there by Ejiofor. Long 2 from the charity stripe is good for R.J. Lewis Jr. He's up to 11 points, 4 for 7 from the field. Brickus past Ejiofor, had everything but the finish, rolls off the left side of the rim, storming the other way of the Red Storm, and a slam dunk from Aaron Scott, his 3rd made field goal of the game, and this place is going bananas. Lewis Jr. goes up for 2. Iwachukwu trying to go for the dunk. Didn't get it. Dixon, good defense there, and it's eventually stolen by Jameer Brickus. Brickus, the LaSalle transfer to Poplar. Poplar fakes a 3, drives around the horn of Longino to Dixon. Dixon, long 3, top of the key. He's got it. The rattle home. 3 goes in for Eric Dixon. He's got a big 3, clapping his hands. Cats up by 4, timeout. 9-10 left to go. Smith to the right side. He was injured a little bit earlier. He's back in the game. Scott, left side of the arc, sets up for 3. Perkins tries to get back, but Scott will knock down his second 3 of the game. Triple splash for Aaron Scott. Villanova up by 1. here in the second half. Poplar in the corner, drives all the way to the basket, off the glass, and one for Wooga Poplar. Crowd wants defense, Villanova wants offense. Poplar to the basket, keeps his dribble off the glass, no good. Bowachi can't quite pull in the rebound. Edge of Poplar, R.J. Lewis Jr. wide open for three for days, and he gets the triple. Splash. R.J. Lewis Jr., 4-point advantage for St. John's. Brickish tries to get around Wilcher, wide open three. Dixon passes up, sets his feet, wide open three. Yes, indeed! You betcha! Eric Dixon, Cats down by one here in New York. This one almost tipped. Good rebound. R.J. Lewis Jr. up for two with the left hand. Misses the first attempt. Second attempt with the rebound. Again missed front rim. Villanova just needs a rebound. Can't get it. Lewis Jr. again. And this time he is fouled. What an effort there for R.J. Lewis Jr. Kadari Richmond, both of those Red Storm players playing big here in the second half. But 66-63 lead for St. John's. Brickus crosses half court. Dribbling with his left hand. Here comes the crowd at MSG. They can feel it. 2:43 left to go. They're waving their red rally towels. Poplar spins to the right against Lewis Jr. Slams it home. Let him hear it, Nova Nation. All the way back to the main line. Villanova down by one. Ejiofor thought about a three. Shot clock at 9. Back around to Wilcher. Wilcher step back at the perimeter. Long 2. Shot clock at 6. Huge bucket there from Wilcher. Villanova once again down by 3. Cannot exchange baskets. You have to start to get ahead here if you're Villanova. Villanova, Jameer Brickus trying to get around Richmond. Brickus with a burst of speed up the right side. 1:39 left to go. Brickus has to go. Tries to get around Scott. Pulls it back. Plenty of time, though, here. Brickus trying to rush it up a little bit. Gets to the left elbow. Finds Dixon. Dixon sets things up. Gets it to Poplar. Poplar has been the go-to man. Poplar falls down. Almost loses it. We don't have a jump ball called, and now we do. And it's going to stay in possession of Villanova with 1:24 left to go. Lewis Jr. makes both free throws. Cats down by 7. Here comes Brickus, left side of the court. Brickus, Poplar, Bowachi, Longino, and Dixon out there for Villanova. Brickus all the way to the basket. Underneath, around, good defense from Wilcher. Longino tries a three. It's contested. Right side, big rebound secured by Richmond. And that should do this. We now have fouls coming up here against Villanova. 56 seconds left. And St. John's now really beginning to pull away here in the second half. They have outscored Villanova 36-34 here in the second half, but over the last few minutes, it's been all St. John's. Against St. John's, this one's stolen. Perkins loses it. Richmond comes away with it, and that will do it. 0 seconds left. Final score from Madison Square Garden. St. John's 80, Villanova 68. The Wildcats did not score a field goal in the last 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Villanova will fall to 11-6 and 4-2 in conference play. St. John's will get their 14th win of the season. They continue to excel here in New York City with the help of Coach Rick Pitino.